Hello everyone, and welcome to this presentation on my cloud-based restaurant reservation system. My name is Restaurant with Chenghao Hu. My name is Chenghao Hu, and this project aims to streamline the reservation process for both customers and the restaurant staff, making it more efficient and user-friendly. Our main objective was to address the challenges faced by restaurants in managing reservation manually. The target audience includes restaurant owners looking to digitize reservation management and customers seeking convenience in booking tables online. Restaurants now often struggle with overbooking, underbooking, and the manual labor involved in managing reservations. Our system offers a solution by automating its process, ensuring better customer service and operation efficiency. We designed our system using a microservice architecture, separate user management and reservation handling to ensure scalability and maintainability. The front end, also not extensive covered in this project, could build with React for a dynamic user interface, enhancing the user experience. The backend services are developed in Python using Flask, providing a lightweight and flexible framework for web development. For data management, we opt for PostgreSQL hosted on Heroku Cloud, which is this Heroku, to ensure reliability and errors of scaling due to its robust feature set and support for complex queries. Now let's dive into a demonstration. Because of my internet problem, I'm unable to use this system on my laptop to show you directly, but I have some screenshot of how my system will look like. First, if you want to use my system, just simply use the first you need to register a user. Just simply use enter the post user and enter your name and email like this. So now you will have a user ID and a user will created. Then you want to make a reservation. Simply enter the post reservation and enter your user ID, the time you want to make a reservation, and guess the number. And then your reservation will create successfully. So what if we want to check all the reservations you made? Just simply enter the get reservations, and all the reservations will make the lead, will show you directly. Then maybe you want to change some of your reservation. Just use the put the reservation and put your name, put a reservation ID. And now you get the result. You can change the time and guess again. So after that, you will get a message that says reservation updated successfully. For the last, you may want to delete the reservation. Similarly, just put your ID and your reservations, so you will get a message your reservation canceled successfully. Our CI/CD pipeline implemented using GitHub Actions, automates testing and deployment, significantly reducing manual errors and deployment time with Git for code management within GitHub, which enhances the cooperation among team members and allows for efficient tracking of changes through branches and pull requests. One of the key challenges we faced was an error during post request in Postman testing. Debugging this issue required a deep dive into our codes and understanding how Flask phrases first the JSON request and interacts with the database. The lesson learned was the importance of through testing and the validation of input data, which now ensures our application can handle user input more gracefully and reduce potential errors. Looking ahead, we plan to introduce a feature for personalized recommendation based on user performance and past reservations. This will enhance the customer experience by making the reservation process not just about booking a table, but about discovering new dining experiences tailored on their tastes. In this project, I developed a cloud-based restaurant reservation system designed to enable users to make, manage, and cancel reservations online. I chose to architect the solution using a microservice approach, focusing on scalability, flexibility, and areas of maintenance. I use several technologies and frameworks. The first is the Flask. I use the Flask, a lightweight WSGI web application framework in Python, to create and manage the web server. Flask offers simplicity and extensibility, which perfectly suits the object's requirements for developing microservices. Second is SQL Alchemy. For the ORM, I choose SQL Alchemy due to its flexibility and support for various relation database systems. It simplifies database manipulation through fascinating code. So next, I use the PostgreSQL as the backend database. PostgreSQL was selected for its robustness, scalability, and support for complex queries and data types, which are essential for managing reservation and user data. Then the platform I use is Heroku. The entire application is deployed on Heroku, a cloud platform as a service that supports multiple programming languages and frameworks, making it ideal for hosting our Flux application. So now let's look at my project structure and implementation. The first is a user service. The user service service managers user account creation and authentication. It's built is Flask and a connection to a PostgreSQL database for storing users' data. Each user is identified by their unique email address, and the basic HTTP authentication is implemented for secure access. The key components of my user service is the first is the user model. Define the user database schema, including user ID, name, and email. Next is the user endpoint. Handles post requests for creating new user's account. It checks for required fields and whether the email already exists in the database. Just like this on my code. Next, let's look at the reservation service. The reservation service handles the creation, management, and the cancellation of reservations. Similar to the user service, it's built with Flask and uses PostgreSQL for data persistence. The key components of the reservation service. The first is reservation model, represents the reservation schema in the database, including reservation ID, user ID, which is the foreigner key, reservation time, number of guests, and reservation status. The reservation endpoint accepts post requests to create new reservations. It includes logical to prevent reservation time conflicts by checking for exceeding reservation within a 2-hour window of the requested time. Now talk about the deployment and the cloud integration, which I deployed on Heroku. The application uses the database URL environment variable provided by Heroku to dynamically connect to the PostgreSQL database services. This approach ensures the application can adapt to changes in the database service without requiring code modification. So in conclusion, the project showcased the application of modern software engineering practice to address a real-world problem. By adopting a microservice architecture, the system is designed to scalability and areas of maintenance. Future enhancement could include implementing advanced features such as reservation modification, integration with payment gateway for procurement, and analytical tools for restaurant management to gain insight into booking trends. And for all the codes and documents for this project, I maintained them in a GitHub repository, which is shown here. That's everything for my project. I really faced a lot of challenges doing working on it. Now still my desktop, the internet has some problem. That's why I cannot show you the system directly. But I tried my best. Hope all of us can enjoy to using my system. Thank you very much. Bye.